Sup guys, Heat King here, bringing you a new RE video to discuss some recent news when it comes to RE9. Now, we've had some info from our favorite leaker, Dusk Golem, and I'm going to read what he's had to post, but this video is mainly to discuss a recent update from LutuxFix, who's graced us with, like I said, a new update regarding Resident Evil 9 that sounds a bit more legit than anything Dusk Golem has to say. So I'm going to go through Dusk Golem stuff that's apparently been posted, that everyone is raving on about, and then I'm going to talk about the stuff that LutuxFix has given us, past and currently right now, and then we're going to discuss it and talk about how or why it could be legit or not. So before I begin, guys, remember to like and subscribe, please, and of course to any Persians watching this, if there are any, I don't know if there are, but happy Iranian New Year, by the way. So, yay! I don't know what year we're in now, but technically it's tomorrow morning. I mean, technically in an hour and a half, but yeah, whatever. The night is still young, and me, I'm just trying to survive through all the BS going on. But yeah, let's go through this stuff, guys. Let's start with Dusk Golem's stuff and see if it's legit. Again, remember to like and subscribe, please. Yes, you can see this. It is on the right screen. Okay. So yeah, update rumor Resident Evil 9. Resident Evil 9 will be a reinvention for the franchise. It'll be similar to how Resident Evil 4 and 7 were transformative to their franchise style, praised differently than recent games, and the reveal could come this year by Dusk Golem. So here, this is a new post from Dusk Golem, apparently from his Discord. And it's not really telling us anything that we already don't bloody know. Seriously, it's crazy that he makes a post and then everyone runs with it. It's like, oh yeah, he's giving us some new info. And it's like, it's not new info. It's not a new rumor. This is BS. Because it's BS that we've already heard before from an actual legit source. You know, the actual director of Resident Evil 9. And we're gonna look at his stuff first. So let's go and do that. So remember this video that we got, I believe last year when Dead Rising remake, Deluxe Remaster was revealed, and at the end we got this. Let's watch this.
Different experiences, but we like to salute both for their innovative contributions. And finally, we managed to draw out an intriguing bit of information from director Nakanishi. We'll let him have the final comment. We're making a new Resident Evil. It was really difficult to figure out what to do after 7. But I found it. And to be honest, it feels substantial. I can't share any details just yet, but I hope you're excited for the day I can.
And there you have it. He pretty much makes it very clear that it's gonna be something different. It's not just gonna be Resident Evil 7 again. So yeah, this whole, it's, you know, Resident Evil 9 is gonna be a reinvention for the franchise. It's like, no shit, Sherlock. We already know it's gonna be different. You're not telling us anything new here. It's gonna be similar to how Resident Evil 4 and 7. Yeah, we know that. We know that. I know a lot of people went into this probably thinking that RE9 was gonna be similar to 7 and 8 because Capcom likes to do their thing in threes, which is not actually true. They don't do it in threes. Because if you remember, the original classic survival horror era technically lasted, you know, up to RE0 technically. It was an RE1 remake. But essentially we had a lot of games in that style, you know, with some additions here and there. And then the action era pretty much continued up to at least Revelations 2 technically, again with some improvements. And in fact, a lot of the remake titles, especially Resident Evil 4, took a lot of their cues from Revelations 2 in the first place. And 7 and 8 is pretty much considered a duology. So yeah, it would have made sense that 9 was going to be something different, especially when you got the director for the new game saying it's going to be, you know, I was looking for something and it's going to be substantial. It's like, yeah, it's no shit, it's going to be different. Like, yeah. And the reveal is going to come this year. We already know the reveal is going to come this year because we didn't get a reveal last year. And it makes sense for the reveal to be this year because Monster Hunter is now out. So, you know, that's their big game out of the way. What's their next big game going to be? Onimusha? Hell no. Their biggest franchises are Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, and Resident Evil. I'm not even going to include Devil May Cry because Devil May Cry is sort of like a special event, you know? Like, that's not really big, but you know, when they reveal it, it's like, oh wow, okay, cool. But yeah, it would make sense their next big game is going to be a Resident Evil title, like, and it is going to be 9, like, because a remake, that's pretty much obvious. We know remakes are happening. We know they're working on it. They pretty much said straight after Resident Evil 4 they were working on more remakes. We know it's happening. But yeah, it's pretty obvious it's going to be 9. We didn't get anything last year. It has to be this year then. And plus, the 30th anniversary is next year. Again, some people come out and say, what does that have anything to do with it? You know, Capcom doesn't really do anything with 30th anniversaries. It's the 30th anniversary. You'd be insane not to do something on that kind of occasion. Yeah, they might have not done anything on the 10th anniversary, or they might have not done anything on the 20th anniversary, but this is the 30th anniversary. It'd be kind of silly not to do something big, something groundbreaking, when you've got that looming ahead. And especially when it's literally next year. It's like, new big RE game, there's a reinvention, 5th anniversary, that plus that, like, yeah, that's like a great marketing ploy. Why would you not do anything with it? You know, people don't think, seriously, it's like you don't think about this. Like, look at Final Fantasy VII Remake, okay? Like, when's the 3rd game, you know, the last part, realistically coming out? It's going to be 2027, which is going to be, what, the 20th anniversary for this? Is it the 20th anniversary for the series, or is it the 30th anniversary for the series? It came out in 1997, didn't it? Yeah, 30th anniversary. It's most likely going to release in there, so it's like, of course they're going to do something for the anniversary. It's going to be a special momentum, like a moment. Like, Capcom's going to do the same bloody thing, surely. Like, it's just common sense and logic. So yeah, it is to be expected this year. It's kind of crazy that, you know, that Dusk Golem is stating things that are obvious. But yeah, let's get out of the way and talk about LutuxFix stuff. So he made 2 posts. He made 1 post a few weeks ago, which I didn't really update on because I didn't think it was that necessary. But we're gonna read that first, and then we're gonna read his new update, which is pretty important. So yeah, let's do that. And again, remember to like and subscribe. I have to keep reminding you people because you keep forgetting. So we got his first post here. This was 25 days ago. Remember when I said that RE9 was a 2025 product for now? Well, the game has been officially delayed to 2026. Captain Obvious alert. So yeah, it is obvious. We knew that. Anyway, marketing was working towards a 2025 product, and in the last 2 weeks, everything they've been doing has been greenlit for next year, which means RE9 won't be released in 2025. We already knew this. We could already figure this out. My contact already imagined this could happen, as mentioned before. I don't plan on talking about the game much until its release. Even if I find out something, I'll wait for the announcement so that people can trust my posts 100%. Obviously, if I find out something really relevant, I'll give you some tips. Taking advantage of this post, to everyone who's sending me messages, I'm not able to answer everyone because my time has definitely decreased. I'm working a lot. Okay, you know, fair enough. If this guy is legit, awesome. If he's been taking us on a ride, it's been quite a ride. And compared to most leakers, he's at least given us something, even if it ends up being false. But at this point in time, I am more, you know, thinking of him being more trustworthy than Dusk Golem is, because Dusk Golem isn't giving us anything. He's stating the bloody obvious. That's the problem, okay? If you know something, tell us. Don't just sit there when someone does like a post and is like, oh, this is BS. Oh, it's BS. Then what the hell do you actually know then? Give us details. Oh, no details? I guess you don't know anything then. But yeah, this post about it being delayed, yeah, I think at this point it was pretty bloody obvious since last year it was not going to come out this year. It would have been a miracle. It would have been a big surprise for Capcom to reveal the game for a 2025 release. It could have happened. It could have been possible. But as I did like in my previous video that I did, like I said, Capcom is very consistent when it comes to Resident Evil reveals compared to most of the other franchises in recent times. So it just never made any sense for me for Resident Evil 9 to be revealed, you know, so early on, or even like late last year and that for a 2025 release. It could have happened. It could have happened. They could have pulled an RE3, for example, and revealed it very late for an early release this year, or even late this year, but it didn't happen. Like, if it was going to be revealed, it would have been revealed at the State of Play in February, and that didn't happen. So yeah, like it's obvious at this point they wanted their big game, Monster Hunter, to come out first. And plus, I feel like GTA 6 might play a role in this, because I feel like there's probably a lot of game companies who might not want to be releasing their games so close to the end of 2025 in case GTA 6 comes out. So that's a big of a concern, I feel like. I mean, The assumption is GTA 6 is coming out at the end of this year, right? Right? That is the assumption, right? So I feel like certain companies, like Capcom especially, would not properly release any games anymore this year at least. If they do release something, it'll be small. It'll be a small thing. Which is one of the reasons why I'm thinking maybe Resident Evil 0 Remake has a shot at being revealed this year and coming out late this year. Maybe it's a big if, because that wouldn't be a big, like, oh, it's a big title. No, it'll be a pretty small title. It comes out and it makes its money, you know, back in a nice way, you know? Like, it's not like this is our main focus. No, RE9 is the focus right now. That's that big title. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Just taking advantage of this post to give a little update. I heard that a new testing session involving Leon will happen in early April, and apparently a different team of playtesters will be participating. So he's given us a little drowny face there, so he's not playtesting the game, unfortunately. Anyway, I'll try to get something. Definitely excited. So yeah, this isn't properly the update you guys wanted, but at least he's updating us. Do you know what I mean? That's the important thing. He's given us little crumbs. Even if it's not like a big important crumb, it's still a crumb compared to what Dusk Golem is giving, which is nothing. He's just stating the obvious. So a test session next month starring Leon. Okay, so this is the first time he's really digging into the fact that, oh, Leon's in this game. Because a lot of his early posts from last year till recent times were like, Leon's not in this game. Not that he's not in it. He pretty much said, from what I playtested and from what I talked to others, Leon isn't mentioned or appears. Until he made that big update, I think a few months ago, where it was like, oh, I just found out Leon is in fact in this game. Awesome. So, and now apparently they're doing playtesting with Leon. So the hope this guy is correct, and the hope is that Jill is indeed one of the main players, and that Alex Wesker is going to be in this, because that's the RE game I want. That's the RE game I want. I want an RE game with Leon and Jill together. The best heroine and the best hero character. Definitely. Like, at least in my opinion, they are. And I think it's the opinion of some of the game fans as well, because, you know, Capcom did do that whole, what is it, that survey, and they even asked like who you know fans what their favorite characters were, and I think Jill and Leon won the pool for that. It might have been Jill or Dante, I'm not sure. It was either Jill, Dante, or Jill, Leon, but that gives you quite an idea like who the popular characters are when it comes to like Capcom games. And of course, Alex Wesker being in this, like, if it's true, awesome. That's clearly them tying that plot up. I'm hoping that's true, because again, you had early rumors last year saying Leon's in this game and Barry's going to be in it as a side character. It's like, why is Barry in this game? What's Barry's purpose in the game? Like, you're going to have Barry in this, but you're not going to have Jill or Alex in this, who he's connected to mostly. Like, why is Barry in this if it is true? So it's like, okay, Joe has to be in this game, and more important, Alex has to be in this game. So like, yeah, fingers crossed it's true. Hopefully all of these rumors are true. But like I said, we'll probably find out eventually in June, because that's the point where I'm like, this game's going to get revealed. June. If we get lucky, it'll be May, but I'm hoping it's not September. I really hope this is not a late reveal, and I really hope that Capcom hasn't changed their whole, oh, we're going to stop revealing RE games at State of Play or PS events. No, we're going to reveal it at the Game Awards at the end of, in December. It's like, no, we don't want that. We want this game revealed this year as early as possible, so we can start getting excited and build up the momentum to the release for next year, whenever that's going to be. Hopefully it's an early release in 2026. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Again, I am very curious whether GTA 6 is responsible for maybe RE9 not getting revealed. And if it does get revealed this year, when's it going to be released, right? Like you gotta think about that. If GTA 6 comes out literally at the end of this year, would you want to release an RE game literally 3 months after release? Like, is it still gonna sell as much as you hoped? Or does it make more sense to release the game in mid of next year or end of next year maybe, to ensure you're gonna get, your money back maybe? I don't know, because you gotta also think about Onimushu. That's coming out as well. I keep having to remind people, Onimushu's also coming out next year. So we know at least of 2 Capcom games coming out. Like, RE9, definitely. It definitely is coming out next year. And Onimushu. So it's like, which is coming out first? Onimushu and then RE9, or RE9 and then Onimushu? You gotta think about that. But yeah, this is all I gotta really say about this, and I'm hoping this is legit. I'm hoping this is really true. And yeah, people, man, like, people doing these videos, at least when it comes to Dusk Golem and stuff, you really, really gotta stop, like, trusting what this guy says and really dig into the past with his posts and that, and see all of these contradictions and his fake news. Like, He is not right. He is not right. Like, so many videos I've watched, it's like, reliable leaker, you know, he's got so many facts right. It's like, no, he hasn't. He hasn't. If you go and look at his stuff, he hasn't gotten anything right, really. Like, so, I'm not going to go on to it. I already have. There's a video on it. You can watch that. But, yeah, guys. This is the update. It's a small update, but, hey, it is what it is. It's something at least. And hopefully, guys, we get a reveal in the next 3 months. Hopefully, like, if this stuff is legit, if there is a playtest next month, hopefully we get actual leaks starting to come out. Like, I'm just waiting for an anonymous leaker to come out and be like, hey, guys, this, you know, remember that's what happened with RE8. We had an anonymous leaker come out and reveal everything about RE8 a year in advance. It wasn't Dusk Golem, it was this anonymous leaker. So hopefully something similar happens and we get that happening again. That would be kind of cool. But, yeah, fingers crossed, guys. That's really all I can say. Fingers crossed. Anyway, guys, that's my video. I hope you liked it. As always, remember to like and subscribe, please. And I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and bye.